Welcome to Don't Be Scared. Let's
talk
about
about it.
it. Welcome to the show. If you are new, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Remember to like, share our videos. Go to YouTube. We're there too, and look. Take if you can't stay the whole time, make sure you go to YouTube and look at our videos. We're there too. Um, Also, everything we say is allegedly, because we broke. We don't need nobody coming for us, okay? So to kick it off, Chris is gonna hit us off with the celebrity tea. Hey.
Oh, shit.
So before we go, and before I go into the celebrity tea, I'm sipping on it. Still bring your own
Oh,
bottle.
yes,
And
sir.
tonight, I got me some crown apple. So I'm
Mm.
with the shit.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You with it? You with it?
I'm with it. I'm with it. What y'all sipping on?
I'm sipping on Aquafina
Aquafina.
because it's
And it's the
Tuesday.
nasty water.
It's
Yes, it
Tuesday.
is.
I'm just
Yes, it
saying.
Ugh.
is. Okay, look. I don't know exactly what I'm sipping on. I purchased this from somebody, and I don't know what it is. I went on and I prayed over it first. So we just gonna sip. How about that? We're gonna sip on it. How about that? How about that? How about
Nick, what
that?
you
What
sipping
you got?
on?
Mm. Oh, it's me?
Yes, you.
Oh, I didn't hear y'all say. I'm sipping on this icebox peak lemonade margarita. It's nasty.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Oh wow.
You gotta drink it
Oh
all, man.
man.
You gotta drink it all.
Drink it. I mean, it's little. Just gulp it down. Get your sip on. That's all.
Go for it.
It hit
Go
the
for
back
it.
of my throat hard.
It's probably all right. She a lightweight.
Yeah, she is a lightweight. She is a lightweight.
Okay. So I wanted to come on here today and talk about Jada Pickett. And I don't
Mm.
even want to say Jada Pickett Smith because you
Oh,
don't
you
deserve
shady.
that last name.
Oh, you shady. Mm.
Dare she?
Mm.
But anyway,
Tell us how
Oh,
you
you
really
big
so
mad.
feel.
I wanted to talk about everybody's familiar with Jada's Facebook show, Red Table Talk, Red
Yeah,
Talk
red
Table.
tape top.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. And she went on there last week people was just going on, giving her, her flowers while she was here. I think she turned 50. And somebody asked her, you know, what do you want to do? Like what is it that you want to do when you're 50? Will climbed this and jumped off of this and blah blah blah. And she said she wanted to learn how to love.
Hmm.
She
What?
wanted to learn how to love. How she don't know
What
how
she
to
been
love?
doing this whole time?
What she
I
been
mean,
doing that? Because I need
is
to
she
know.
is she saying
She
that in
been
reference to
entanglement.
learning how to love her spouse, herself, her kids, life?
Everybody. Everybody. She said, I really don't know what love is, but I know what love ain't.
Then if you know
Okay.
what it ain't, then you know what it is.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So this is this is why I don't watch her show. And this is why I have never been a fan of that show because Jada don't know what the fuck she talking about. Stop watching that shit. Hell she talk about. She won't. Okay, keep going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what's in this drink, but go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all
But
keep going.
everybody remember, they came out, they got some type of different type of marriage or whatever. Um, Now I didn't do my research on this, but
The people say. Who the people?
What do people say?
the people say Will Smith filed for divorce
Yeah, I heard
Hmm.
that. A couple of months ago, I heard he did file. Why y'all think he filed?
for the
'Cause-
entanglement stuff.
Yeah, y'all think he filed because she slept because publicly we know that she slept with August, the
Yeah.
the big man nigga.
But that's been a while though. So
Don't matter. Don't matter. Don't matter.
No, that was
It's
just
it, it
last summer.
He can't
listen,
match up to that young boy.
listen.
But
It's
I don't think it was about the matchup. I think it was about the public part of it. Like
yeah.
whatever they do, they always been in the bedroom or people done sign forms. But now you putting our business in the streets
Yeah.
in the
and you
streets.
letting these people know you messing with young guy.
And listen. Have y'all seen it? Have y'all seen it? Have y'all seen it on the Instagrams and all that stuff? Have y'all seen it? Have y'all seen August?
I synced
No,
it.
Yeah,
I
it about
haven't.
that big.
I haven't seen
It
it.
about that big.
Stop
Woo!
it.
He
Cut it
he
out.
he
That's gonna
hanging.
tell
That nigga
your
ain't
move.
hanging.
Listen, listen. Will is embarrassed. He's embarrassed.
That's so
You
that's
make me
that's
sick.
wrong. That's just it. That you know what? That's wrong on so many levels.
But
But I
listen,
mean, as a man though, as a man, imagine waking up every day and seeing that mess on the internet about your wife.
Right.
well, here's the
Even with,
thing.
cause
Here's the
didn't she bring
thing.
Ain't
him on
nobody
the
finna
show? She
sit
brought
down
August
at
on the
that
show,
Yes,
right?
table and talk about it.
Yeah, that yes, I heard
August
that.
has been on the show, but here's the thing, y'all. It's different when we do it to them.
That's
It's
facts.
different. We and people ain't gonna agree with this, but women, we can take it better than they can. It's different. It's different. I'm
Mm.
sorry. And Will can't wake up with that shit every day, knowing that she done had that mandingo. He can't do it.
He can't. He can't. It's like torture.
It's torture.
It is.
It's
But it
All
would
torture.
his
be I would feel the same way. I'm a female. If I know that my spouse has been out there and it has been public knowledge, it's all on social media. That set me up too. I would be like,
Yeah.
and I gotta wake up next. You better sleep with one eye open. Uh-uh. Uh.
well, but see, we just,
I wouldn't feel no type of way.
you
Shit, I
Look.
know,
just bring somebody else on the team.
Ah,
and
come
but
on,
listen,
see.
but no, but listen, that's what a lot of people
That's
do. It's I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. Two can play that
Difference
game.
between me, the difference between me is I know how to handle my hoes, so I won't get caught.
And there it is.
Oh Lord,
And there it is.
she didn't really say that.
And there it is.
I mean,
Here's the
all I'm
thing.
saying is, Will is the good man. He
No, no, no,
probably
no, no.
trash. He probably
I'm
Will
pretty sure
ain't.
he
he
has
probably
his little
trash.
fancy ways too.
Listen to me.
He
Will
probably
ain't
just
a
know
good
how to do it
man.
respectfully.
Exactly. Will is not a good man. Will just know how to keep his hoes quiet. He keep his hoes quiet.
Oh,
See
Yep.
what
He
I'm
don't mess
saying?
with
Department
them young
check.
hoes.
I'm gonna
He
tell
don't
you
mess
what
with the young
happened.
ones.
What happened is August got his feelings caught in it, and he went and he
Hmm.
told it because I'm gonna tell you something. Jada, she gets in that head, y'all. She gets in that head. Y'all see how she manipulates them people at that table? She got in that boy's head and she manipulated him. And he went and he told folks. She's a manipulator. I don't like her. I don't like her. And listen, if
Nah,
her and Will
that
I
break
little
up,
never
bony
actually
cootie
Department
was
watched the
that little
show,
bony
supplies,
cootie
so
got
lies.
some power.
that who?
That little bony cootie got some
Did you
power.
say bony
It
That's
do.
cootie?
all that is.
It do. It got some power.
Yes.
It got some power. Hey, it had two parts.
Yeah.
It
And he
had two
gassed
parts.
up.
It had
I
two
bet you
parts.
if Jada
It still
If Jada
would have
messaged
two parts.
August right now, he'll pull right up
He'll pull up. He'll
and
pull up.
still would have had. They probably would have been married.
I believe that.
I'm
I
hmm.
believe
talking.
that.
They would have been together.
But you know what? I believe that if her and Will break up, Will is gonna find somebody else that he'll probably be with for the rest of his life. I do.
Yeah.
I believe
Wait a
Probably.
that.
minute. Well,
And they.
let me ask y'all this:
I think he.
how y'all don't know it was Jada that got in her feelings?
What you mean?
Huh?
Nah.
What you mean?
What
What
if
you
She
mean?
Will
said,
on
"How do
her
we know it
got
wasn't
all in
Jada?"
her feelings?
About in her feelings about August?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Nah,
that's the
I don't
reason
think
why
so.
he went
I don't
public
think
because she
Jada.
wouldn't leave him alone.
nah. Jada too
She's
comfortable.
a little too self-centered for that.
Yes, and she too comfortable in that lifestyle with Will.
Mm,
She's too comfortable. She even said
Yeah.
it.
She's
She
a,
said her and
yes.
Will, their families, it's just they're too comfortable. They have too much to lose together, which is why they stayed together. But something wrong with that girl brain. Y'all better get off that table with her, cause she gonna mess y'all up, cause she messed up. Something wrong with her.
Leave
Get off the
her
table.
alone. Her
Y'all
mama
get off
done
that
messed
table.
up too.
I
Huh?
can't get off that table. It'd be Willow. It'd be Willow for me. I can't. Mm,
Willow is what is Willow? What is her sexuality? What she say she is? She want a
I
I
don't
woman
don't
that
know.
know.
she want to live with a woman and a man. That's her ideal relationship.
Oh
And
Oh,
wow.
She
she
ugly.
calls herself something. I don't know the name of it, but she calls herself something. But those kids are strange. That's cause they mama done messed them up.
now
Yeah,
Will a little strange
You
too.
think it's the mama fault?
yeah.
Will strange too. But y'all see that show Will coming out with on National Geographic?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
He going to like the deepest parts of like the strangest, deepest parts of the ocean, and he's on National
Oh, now
Geographic.
what?
Like he's
Don't
diving
do
in
that.
caves, climbing on mountains, all that.
Okay, she
You
gonna
Mm.
know
say
niggas don't
it's
do
a
that.
throuple. She calls herself a
A
throuple.
throuple.
I'm telling you, it's
A
something
A
weird.
throuple?
what?
It's a
What is
throuple.
that? I'm gonna have to Google that now. What's a
That's what
throuple?
she calls herself, a throuple. It's weird
A
Hmm.
as hell.
throper?
Throuple
A
with a P L E.
thropo.
That's what she calls herself. It's
Okay, so here it
really
is. Here is the meaning. According to dictionary.com, a throuple is an intimate, consensual relationship that involves three people.
told you. She wants to be with a woman and a
Boom.
man. That's her idea. All of them together in the same house, loving each other and accepting each other. No, yeah, it's a couple.
Well,
Mm.
There it is. It's a couple of
it
three
doesn't
people.
say a woman and a man. It just says three people. That's the meaning of it. But she said she wants to do a
Oh,
woman and a man,
well, yeah.
or
She
does
said
she say?
she wants
Did
a
she use
woman
the
and a
word?
man.
Throuple?
she said throuple,
Okay,
but
okay,
she said woman and a man for her. She wants to love a woman and a man. That's what
okay,
she wants. Um,
okay.
listen,
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Just
If that's
greedy.
what she want, let her do. Let her be great.
and you know what? She'll probably
Just
get
let
it.
her be greedy.
Oh, I mean,
She'll probably get it. I mean, honestly, she has a commercial. And she looks beautiful in that commercial. Some perfume
Yeah,
commercial that I saw her in. She looks beautiful.
she
Um,
had to
she's
grow into
always
her
been
looks
beautiful.
though, because she wasn't all that. She had to grow into her looks.
now see
Nah,
now
she been
now,
pretty.
now
Nice.
She always been pretty.
I ain't going there with y'all. Now y'all doing some other shit now. See y'all ain't gonna drag me into this.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Look, I'm done with y'all. We gonna move on, man. I'm done. I'm done with that.
Let's
We gonna move
go.
on. We gonna move on. And I can't even find my damn sign for my NFL. Damn it. Okay, listen. We move on to the sports. Now I'm gonna piss some of y'all off, but y'all gonna be all right tonight. Now I ain't going through every team, but I'm gonna hit the most important ones. And if I don't hit yours, then that means it wasn't important to me. Get over it. Now we're gonna start out with the
Okay.
Panthers since we're in North Carolina. Now the Panthers won. Okay, we gonna give it to y'all. Y'all won and shit. Y'all got 24-9 with the Texans. Okay, y'all got it. Okay, fine, you got it. Let's go over to them Steelers. Y'all gonna be mad because y'all asses lost. Yeah. Y'all the Bengals beat y'all 24-10. You lost. Sorry about that. You didn't make it. The Patriots, you lost. 28-10. The Saints beat y'all. Yeah. Okay. Um, the Eagles, isn't that your team? Ain't that your team? Ain't your team the Eagles? Your team the Eagles down
No, it's
there?
the Falcons.
Oh, the
How's the
Falcons.
Falcons?
You the
Yeah, the
Falcons.
Falcons.
Let's see. Did your Falcons lose? Did you watch your Falcons?
I didn't watch them. Don't come for me today.
I said, wait a minute. Y'all might have won. Wait a minute. I gotta find you.
I can
Your
Google it. Wait a minute.
I got it. I got it. Where your Falcons? I thought your Falcons. Did your Falcons win? Your Falcons, y'all won. Y'all beat the Giants 17-14. Okay, so you good. You
You
are
owe me an
good.
apology.
Yeah, I do. Okay, Nat. Your Falcons did good. You were on there. My Seahawks lost. The Vikings beat them 30-17. They lost. Um, y'all ain't gonna believe it, but Tom Brady lost. My baby lost. God almighty.
I knew
He
that.
Yes.
I
lost.
knew that's why he was acting like that. I knew it.
Yes.
I believe it.
Y'all,
Look at
I
God.
believe
I
it.
wanted to turn the channel. I wanted to turn the channel. I mean, they damn lost. You hear me? They got beat. Damn it.
Look at
They
that.
got beat. Yeah, they got beat. We ain't even gonna keep on talking about that though. We're gonna move on. Um, them Cowboys, them boys, I know they happy. They probably partied
They
all
happy.
night. They won
Right.
Yeah, that
last
was a
night.
good game.
That
That
was a
was a
good
good game.
game. Them Cowboys won. They beat the Eagles 41-21. Y'all good. All right, whatever. Broncos, they won. Broncos pulled it out. I know Rashad and Carlos
Mad at you.
happy.
I ain't mad at you, Broncos.
Yeah,
They my
they
second best team.
they good. The Raiders pulled it out. They did good too. So we had some good things to happen. Now,
Well,
Odell
the
Beckham.
Panthers, the
Go
Panthers
ahead.
not winning no more.
Uh
You
oh,
think
why'd
that's
you say
it?
that?
You think that's
That's
it for
it.
the Panthers?
The Panthers
Okay.
not. They not winning no more.
Why you say
All
that?
They
right.
because they about to play some real teams.
Oh,
They about
Oh.
to. Play,
well, the
they're not about to
Broncos
play
are
some
too.
sorry teams.
That
The
defense is
Broncos,
looking good now, Chris. That defense is looking real good.
the Broncos are about to play some real teams too.
Let's
So
put five. Let's put $5 on the Panthers game. The next game.
yeah,
You talking about the one
yeah,
Sunday they played the
Let me
Dallas
see who they
Cowboys?
playing next.
yeah,
But I'm
Dallas
for
yeah,
it. I'm for it.
Cowboys.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
for it.
that got to get in that.
yeah. Chico, the Seahawks they lost. Um, and who is still undefeated? Who's still
The
undefeated,
Seahawks
Marlon?
game. The
Now,
Seahawks game was real good, Chico. I think that game went into overtime, if I can remember if that's the game.
well, the Seahawks. Let me see what their score was. Now, let me say this: Odell Beckham is
Yeah,
still
they
out.
play Cowboys.
Odell Beckham is actually still out, and let me say this: that Cam is still not
On the
playing.
couch.
He is
Right.
still
Still on the
on the
couch.
couch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he is still on the
I'm
couch,
gonna take
people.
that bet,
So,
Chris. I got you.
um,
$5. Net
he's
you
still on the
in net.
couch.
$5 the Panthers win.
I bet you $5 that they
$5.
gonna
But
lose.
I'm going.
Cowboys gonna
I'm
win.
going for the
Okay,
Cowboys.
so Chris, you for the Cowboys.
Yes, and I don't even like the Cowboys.
Who else is for the Cowboys?
Okay, let's talk
I'ma go.
about. We got a Green Bay fan in the house,
Oh, I
so
thought
we
you were
got to
done.
talk about Green Bay. Did Green Bay play? Did Green Bay play?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mama Grace said they won.
yeah.
She said they won, but I'm not sure.
Hold on, I don't. Cardinals, Jaguars.
Green Bay did play. I watched that game. It was stupid.
But did they win?
I don't remember. Oh, Green
Yeah,
Bay
Mama
won.
said
Green Bay Packers, they did. They played the 49ers. They won 30 to 28. Green Bay Packers, they did play 30 to 28. All right, Mama, your team won. Green Bay won. They did win.
she already
So
said it in the comments, Tanya.
So on Thursday night, the Thursday night game, and this is what we did, y'all, because we love football. We got on Thursdays. So the Thursday night game is going to be the Jaguar and the Bengals. The Bengals. So if you want to watch it, that's who's going to be playing. If you're interested, that's your teams. If it ain't your team, you watch it anyway. So that's what's going on. So listen, that's your Thursday night. So but Cam is still he's still watching with us, y'all. Cam is still watching with us.
Yeah, but
Unfortunately.
he getting paid. He getting paid to watch it with us though. So
Hey, that's a good thing. And he
yeah,
still got a good little piece of change going too. So,
that's
hey,
right.
it is what it is, but I hate
He
that for
need to
my
be
boy.
paid.
I hate that for my
I
boy.
do too.
I really do. All right, Kim, we got to go to these current events, baby.
All right.
I hate this news, but we're gonna have to. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. What's going on?
Gotta
What
talk
we got?
about it.
Yeah,
So,
Bengals definitely.
you guys know that Miss Kelly Price, the gospel and R&B singer, she was missing. She has been found, or she wasn't. She said she wasn't missing. She said she was never missing. But okay, so mid September, they did a wellness check. Police went out, checked on her. Her partner, who is, I think we just found out that she's married now, told the police that she's fine. She's recovering from COVID. And then her sister, I think, came out and did filed a missing person. Said that she hasn't heard from Kelly, and her children hadn't heard from her. So all last week, I think probably close to the end of last week, people were like, "Where's Kelly? Kelly Price is missing." Um, Sunday, um, Kelly Price went to TMZ, and she told TMZ she was never missing. She said she has been recovering. There has been caretakers that could have told everybody that she was recovering, but of course we have the HIPAA laws, so they couldn't release that information. So here's my whole thing over the whole thing. And I'm not going to go into details about what she said because I didn't actually watch the video. I just read it up online. So my thing is, if you, I mean, even if you're recovering, you're still watching the news. You're still on social media. I mean, you got to be like bedridden and can't open your eyes not to pick up that phone and not see what's happening on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I'm just saying. So
Mm-hmm.
did you just sit there and just watch people just be like praying for Kelly?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a little narcissistic to me. I mean, I am
Absolutely.
very glad he's fine. I know personally people that have had COVID and have had to go home with the oxygen tank. So I know that it is serious. People have died from COVID. So I'm glad she's fine. But did you just sit there and just have that little moment of oh, woe is me. Let me just lip bask in this moment. What y'all think?
I
That
think
was
she wrong as
nasty of
hell.
her.
You wrong for that. She could have she could have sent people to say something. And why didn't her husband just say that from the start when the police came? Why just not say
Cause
she's
he
right here in the
blamed him.
room? I can have her FaceTime you. You know, even if they didn't want them in the house, let me FaceTime you, show
Hmm.
you her, or like do something. Like it wasn't that deep.
So
Because I'm with Kelly's sister. No matter how distant they are, if I haven't heard from you and I just found out you had COVID, I want to make sure you're okay because I know
I
how
want to put my
serious
eyes
COVID
on
is.
you. Right.
Like I want to see your face because you could have died. So no matter what has happened in the past, like I want to see you, even if it was just a simple "I'm okay" or a thumbs up.
Yeah.
All she asked for. I don't see the big deal with Kelly Price and everybody on social media like she don't owe nobody nothing. She don't owe nobody no explanation. Yes, you do.
You
Like
do for your
even your
whereabouts. You
kids,
do.
Yeah.
you don't owe your kids no explanation. Come on now.
What you think, Tanya?
so I'm a huge fan of Kelly Price. I have purchased every CD. When I first heard her for the first time, I almost ran off the road. Like I love her to death. And I was very disappointed to say the least in how she responded. Because first of all, when you're a mother, for your children not to know the status of your whereabouts, it's disappointing to me. You could have, even if you're upset with them, you could have FaceTimed them and said, hey, I'm okay, now leave me the hell alone, and hung up the phone. But for you to not to reply to your children bothers
Right.
me. And then the sister kept saying, I understand. Like, John P. Key was saying that she was okay. DeBrat was saying that she was okay. And like her attorney was saying it. But the sister kept saying, you all are saying that, but I just want to put my eyes on her. Can I see my sister for myself? Which, if that was my sister, I would say the same thing. Like, show me your face. Kelly Price will pick up that phone at any moment and be like, hey, y'all. So you telling me at this moment you couldn't pick up the
Right.
phone and just say, "Hey, bitch, I'm okay."
Right.
I don't get it. Like it doesn't make sense to me. And then when she did that interview, she was like, I'm okay. My family knew where I was. My daughter, like she was saying, like the daughter was manipulated, and my husband, we both had COVID. We had active COVID cases. I haven't seen my sister since my mother passed away, and we're strained. Never once did she say, "But I'm so thankful that you all cared so much about me that you did all of this." She was just like, now I'm going back into hiding. Bye. Bitch, who you talking
Won't waste my prayers no more.
to? And not again. Not again.
Oh
Not
Those
man,
Nary.
are
that's
not good
funny.
prayers. I could have said, I'm God's favorite.
Uh,
You done wasted a whole
Yeah.
prayer.
she won't get
And
not
don't
Nary prayer. Not Nary prayer. I just thought it was like, and for 2 days you had TMZ, the Shade Room, Essence Magazine, all these people waiting for you just to say, "Hey, I'm okay." She even said that people were coming to her door, and she left her house because they were bothering her neighbors. So, like you said, Kim, she knew. She knew
Yeah.
that people was wondering where she was, and she didn't
Yeah.
care. She didn't care.
Yeah.
That
She
was
was like,
ugly.
that was real
That's
ugly.
the
That was
yeah.
real ugly.
Net, did you want to chime in, Net?
All I'ma say is the dick ain't that good to have you acting up
Woo!
like that.
Hello? And
It
that,
ain't
to,
that good.
to that point, the sister in her interview said, you can love him and still be good with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
yeah.
It's a lot
That's
of women
exactly
that
what
would
Absolutely.
she
let that
said.
dick
Yeah.
control
So
them.
I just
I ain't
wanted to
watch
talk
it.
into this because I thought that this Kelly Price that missing person was a good segue into um, why when African Americans go missing, why we don't get that same national coverage. So I was just scrolling the internet and I found this article on online through NPR, and the article talks about how tens of thousands of black girls and women, and I'm pretty sure men too, but this article was about black girls and women that go missing nearly every single year. Like last year, almost 100,000 went missing,
Mhm.
and I hate the fact that it didn't tell us, how many of those were recovered, how many were found dead. I mean, I hate that it didn't tell us that, but the article did mention how much coverage, national coverage, those women and girls that went missing compared to their white counterparts. So this is my whole thing. I don't want national coverage to stop for any nationality. But
Right.
can we please get the same coverage? That's what I'm asking for. So with the police, when your person go missing or somebody that go missing, little to no help. They're gonna do a wellness check. They may put out a bolo or and they'll look for them, but they have other priorities. Things that may be a little bit higher than that during the run of a day. National coverage as far as black girls, women go missing, no, absolutely no coverage. And local coverage, local media coverage, little to none. The only way Kelly Price got this kind of coverage is because she's rich and she's popular.
Right.
So if you're just a local Blow Joe or Keisha, Kim, whatever, you're just a regular person of color, you're not going to get no national coverage, period. So, but what the media have is this white woman syndrome, white missing woman syndrome. I think that's what they call it, where every so many years a white girl go missing and the whole country shuts down looking for her. And it's, oh, let's pray for so and so. Let's pray. Look, we got our own people to pray for. The whole country is praying for this alert. Can we please just pray for our own? So this is my
So
thing. What we need to do when our people go missing, or anybody that go missing, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, make that thing go viral. I don't care if it's black, white, it doesn't even matter. But especially for people of color. Would y'all want to
Mhm.
chime in on this?
Chris.
I think with that too, I think we have a different way of how white people handle it too, though. It don't matter if a white woman yell and scream and complain, they're gonna get the attention and go to the right people. They know the right people. They have the money to spend on that. I feel like if we had the lawyers, if we had the politicians in our community and in our neighborhood or in our family, then we could do that too. When somebody goes missing, I mean, we just expecting them to show back up in a couple of days, or they fast, or they this, or they
Mm.
that. When really we can push out to all our resources. I mean, even the meth head mama looking for her meth head kid is hollering and screaming, "Well, my kid high. She might be high as hell, but that white woman out there on the news, in the police station, demanding somebody search for their child. All we do is sit back and wait and even listen to the cops. We got to stop listening to their ass and we got to start putting our feet on their neck. They take us
Mm-hmm.
for jokes. And if we had these people in our community and in our family, we wouldn't have to worry about none of that.
Yep.
But I
Yep.
will say in the young man in the middle who they just found, I think they found him in the river. His mother, like her story, like she did a lot of that. And she
She did.
really, if you listen to her story, she was not heard. She had to
Yeah.
go and like get investigators. Like she was taken for a joke when it came to the police. And it was like really, really sad the measures she had to take just to find out that her son had been there for like what, a month, sitting
Right.
there in that
Yeah.
river. And it was heartbreaking, you know. But then when you see other stories, you see people out there, they're searching until damn nighttime. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
But
it's
my
just
thing is, why didn't the lawyers step up? You know what I'm saying? Why none of the black lawyers stepped up and did what they were supposed to do?
I mean,
Even if she
yeah.
was sleeping out, it's time for us to start taking care of our own because these white
It
people don't give
is.
a damn.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I
Everybody
remember.
in that, everybody in her community knew her story. We just
Mhm.
now finding out the story once they start talking about the Gabby girl.
Right.
That's
Right.
when everybody
Yep.
else found out about his story.
Right.
But the people in his community, they been knew. So why
Yep.
wasn't everybody then stepping up? Why wasn't everybody like, I don't know. I just feel like it all lies down on the community and us having each other backs instead of basically gossiping. I bet you they
Yeah.
was just like, oh, he probably out there doing this and probably out there doing that instead of using what they know
I
and
don't
do.
think that was the case with this guy because I think he was a good guy. And it's sad, you know how
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
it takes that one story to make us all like get in line. It takes that one good person, that one story to make us all say, okay, this won't happen again. I hate to say it, but this might have been that one time that we say,
Yeah.
hey, we're not gonna let this shit happen again because this
Right.
guy,
Yeah.
like this didn't have to happen. We should have found, even if he died that first night, we shouldn't have had to wait this long to find him.
Right.
Like this is crazy. You know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
Hmm.
she suffered too long to know that a month she went to bed not knowing where her, I can't imagine her pain to know that for a
But
month
what's
he was
crazy to
there.
me is, so nobody ever searched that river.
That's the crazy
Like,
part.
why? Why wouldn't that be the first thing you do?
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
I didn't
Look
understand
at
about
in
that.
white.
insane. Insane.
Yeah. Would you say,
Insane.
Nick?
I said they didn't search that river because they was too busy looking for that white girl.
But I don't even think it was
But
the same. Was
even
it the
before
same
that.
place?
No, it wasn't the
Everybody
same place.
focused on that white girl. I'm finna say something, and it might be me, but I'm just gonna say it. I don't want to see nothing else about that white girl. Rest in peace. I'm sorry for her, the family loss. Let's move on to the next. We got lots more people that's missing that
It's a lot
family
more.
that
But
need
now,
Yeah.
closure.
but you're right. It's so many. Like there's a girl in Pageland. I don't know if y'all heard about her. She was supposed to go and get on the Greyhound. She never made it. They
Yep.
have her
She was
on the news now. She never
she was
even
supposed
made it.
she was
Yeah.
supposed to
Yeah.
drop her
So years
drop
ago, this is the only national story I can remember growing up was about Asia Degree.
Yes.
Back in 2000, Asia Degree went missing, and I think her house there, her family home was near a construction company or a construction area. Well, her book bag was found. I think a year later or some months later, her book bag was found in the gravel of that construction area. So that's the only time that I have heard of an African American person national coverage.
National. National.
The
National.
only time. And
The
that's the
difference.
only time where people of all races, all colors that came together for African American to look for her,
Yeah.
So
But
and that's
but let's
been
think
over
about
20
that
years.
though. Do you think Aisha Degree was only out because that was during the same time that little white girl went missing too? That
what
little
white girl.
pageant white girl.
Yeah,
The little
you're right.
pageant white girl. So of course they gonna put this black girl on national news because they don't want to seem like they racist. But let's be real. Aisha Degree was only made national news because that white pageant girl went missing.
You might have a point there. You might have a
Lord have
point, but
mercy.
just to summarize, if you guys know, if it's somebody you know that's missing, please print out pictures and get involved. Share, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Share, make that go viral. Text your friends and say, hey, I'm gonna share this on Facebook. Have them share it. Make it go
But
viral so we can find our people.
but let me say this. That's what we do. I've seen that. I've seen that being done. But to your point, that's what we have to do because we
We have
don't
to.
get that coverage. We don't get the coverage. So that's what we've been doing here lately is sharing, sharing, sharing on all platforms to get it
Yep.
out until we finally get somebody to say they've been found. You know what I'm saying? So we've been taking it upon ourselves because we don't get the coverage that we should, which is why I tell my daughter, you're not going everywhere you want to go. Because
That's
I'm not
right.
that parent that wants to go to bed at night and not wonder where the fuck you're at. It's
Right. We
crazy.
Yeah.
shut this whole city down. We shut it down.
No, I'm sorry. I listen. My heart goes out to all the parents that don't know where their kids are because I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
That Pageland thing, that thing probably got me. I remember in
Yeah.
college I had slept on a Greyhound, y'all, because I knew my mama would never let me go on that doggone Greyhound. And I
You
think
find out all this
I had to
stuff
be at the
after
bus
the
stop
fact.
at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm at a Greyhound bus stop station at 4 o'clock in the morning that my roommate done dropped me off at. And then the bus was late, so now I'm at this station. But that was the scariest time ever. So I know,
Wow.
and that it was just so many different creepy people and people trying to come at you. Like that girl probably was snatched at that Greyhound because I can really see that
Wow.
happen.
So
Mm.
y'all,
Wow.
she on the Greyhound. She was taking her baby daddy to the bus station.
Oh, okay. So did
So
he
where?
make it?
Yeah. Did he make it?
He's in Atlanta. I don't we don't know how he got there. Well, I don't know how he got there, but he's in Atlanta. He's the they got him as a suspect now, but he won't come back to North Carolina.
Wow.
Mm,
What did
I don't
Carlos
know
say?
her. I know some
That's
of her
crazy.
family.
He
dang.
said I rode the Greyhound one time. Went to New York. It took 17 months to get there, and I never ride
For
again.
real.
Yeah, Greyhound stops everywhere, like in every city. Like,
So they think
no,
they think that the boyfriend and that they never made it to the Greyhound and that he did something to her.
could
I
be.
think so because she went to take him to the station. He went and canceled his ticket and came back and got the car, and that was it. After that,
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, he's
so
suspect.
I'm, I'm gonna start sharing some of the posts because I'm friends with a lot of her family. Her brothers are going crazy. They're
Yeah.
like
Really?
they're
Yeah.
really hurt. Want they sister back. She has children and everything, and they don't know where she at.
Dang, she got kids.
Wow.
She got 3 kids. She just lost her
Oh,
I want to say it was her boyfriend or fiance like a month ago. I guess it was the other kid's daddy. They he died and now she missed. It's
So the guy she was dropping off, this was a new guy?
no, that's another baby daddy from what I
Gotcha.
was told.
Okay, gotcha. Wow. That's
Wow.
terrible.
Wow.
that's why you can't do
Wow.
niggas favors.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, what you say?
Don't
So
even ask her to repeat it. Don't even ask.
you can't do niggas favors. You drop them off at the Greyhound, and they want to cash the
Hey,
ticket in.
Uber. Tell him Uber.
Okay, Uber.
I bet she didn't even get no gas money. That's how they do.
Okay.
But anyway, I hope she
Wait,
is found safe.
Chris, where
Oh,
you
Safe.
was going?
oh
I,
God, okay.
I was
All
going to
right.
see Rashad.
I knew
Oh
it.
God.
If I would have told my mama I was getting on a Greyhound bus to go see a boy, she would have been
Woo!
like, I
To the
know
white
your ass
meat.
is not even asking me this.
You know, you done lost your gap.
That's something my mama would have said too. I wouldn't have told my mama either.
Woo!
You're
All
crazy.
right,
Guys,
Ned. What's up? What's up with your story, man?
Hey everybody.
She's stupid.
Okay, so Nick Cannon therapist told him he needed to be celibate. He need to put his little dangling up. He having too
Oh,
many.
boy.
What? You need to what?
Nick
You need to put
Cannon,
it up.
yeah, he said he need to put it up. But me, I don't think he need to. You know, you might just need to put a condom on there, practice safe sex. Or get your woman on some pills or something. But keep slanging that thing.
How many kids he got? What, seven? He got seven or
He
eight.
yeah,
got
they got
seven. He
7
has
kids.
seven children. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Put
but
out though.
but can you stop having sex once you start?
No, and I
No.
would.
I don't think you can.
Okay, I got to
I think if you can, I think you can go celibate.
Stop.
I think if you do, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna. You might not win the first time you try, but yeah, that's hard. I think that's hard to go celibate, and you've been having sex your whole life and you've never done it because he
I
got
got
to be in his 40s.
I got a confession.
Uh-oh, give me my water.
Okay, I had one time I stayed out all night, right? And I was living with my mama. So I was, kind of young. Not young, young, but young. And my daddy came up here because my mama told him I stayed out all night. So my daddy came up here and he had me in the car. He took me to McDonald's and he was talking to me and he said, "Now, you can't be staying out all night." He said, "Now, was you with a boy?" I was with Dale. Y'all know Dale is a bad influence, right?
Yes.
And I said,
Look,
I
oh,
said,
not in herself today.
I
Because she would have been
said,
like, what? Me?
I said, yes, sir. He said, are you sexually active? I said, yes, sir. He said, well, stop it. Don't do it no more.
And that was it. She ain't never had sex no more ever again.
Look, I said, okay, yes, sir.
Yeah. Next day you were popping that coochie, weren't you?
And most
Lies,
people she
Probably
probably got
had
that
sex
thing the
that same
same
night.
night.
lies,
She probably
lies,
had
I tell.
sex that same night.
Listen, how do you, do that? How do you do that?
Yeah, it's
You
hard. It's hard. And my thing is, you can't ask a grown person to stop having sex. I mean, even if you're a therapist, like it doesn't seem he doesn't appear to be a sex addict. And even if he was, I mean, he's wealthy enough to take care of his kids. So let's just put that part to the side. If he wants to have sex, let him be great.
Oh, I got a question.
Who is he hurting?
I got a question. Is masturbation sex though?
Yes. Yes, it
Yes.
yeah.
is.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
How? How?
It
It's
is.
sex.
You're
You
It's
have an
sex.
nuts.
orgasm. You
But that's not.
come.
That's not. Well, sometimes it's
Yes.
with the person, but that's not.
You're having
Penetration.
No.
sex with yourself.
I ain't
Yes.
What'd you say,
Nick can't
Nat?
do that therapist. He need to fire that one.
I agree.
I think he can masturbate and just not be with.
No, Nick
But
Cannon continue.
why do you even want him to stop? Why do you want him to stop having sex? Because he has seven kids? That's not good enough reason. That's not good enough reason for me.
And that's
Because
his
he just
business.
having sex with anybody. And like Carlos said, he had 7 kids just last month. These kids are back to
No,
back to back.
no,
It ain't
no.
no
He got 7
7 kids
kids,
last month.
period.
I
He
It
got
ain't no
7
7
kids.
kids last month.
Carlos is
Wow.
tripping.
He done
Carlos,
had
You tripping, Carlos.
he done had at least the last 4 within the last 2 years. He done
Yeah, now
had
he done
two
probably.
kids a year.
Yeah.
He done
Yeah,
had
now
two
he done
kids a
had
year
them.
by 4 different women.
But
Yeah.
I still think that he's being a little irresponsible on the father side of it. But he needs to be he needs to, if anything, start having safe sex. Unless you're planning on making these babies. But I don't think he needs to stop having sex. I think that's cruel to ask somebody to stop having sex. That's just
But
not
why?
He
nice.
said,
But why is he
he said
having
he was
unprotected
doing it.
sex? Why
Huh?
is he
He
having
said he doing
unprotected
it on
sex?
purpose.
Yes. He said he's being fruitful. The Bible says be fruitful. He said
Let
he's
that
being
man
fruitful.
let that man be great.
He's being
You're supposed to
fruitful.
be, but you're supposed to be fruitful for with your own wife, though.
He
But
ain't married.
if you're
And
gonna
that's
speak
the
in
thing
tribal
too.
language,
He ain't
so
married, y'all. He
yeah, he's not.
wanna.
He's not.
He want to
I think it's mean
soil
spirited
his
for that
loins.
therapist to tell him to stop having sex.
Soil his
Now, if she
royal
would have
oil.
said vasectomy, those are reversible. I would probably understood if she said have a vasectomy,
I would have understood it.
so you meet the one that you want to be with and have more babies. But to tell him to stop having sex, and that's not cool. That's not cool to me.
But people do it all the time though. I
I
Do
mean, what's
what
the
all the
longest?
time?
Don't have sex. Y'all done been
agree. Be
celibate
celibate.
before in y'all life.
I've
Not
been
have
Especially
sex?
y'all.
celibate by
Y'all too
choice
old
for
people.
about 6 months,
Whoa, wait a
and I
minute. Time
hated
out. Time out on the field.
I know y'all too old people done been celibate a couple times.
it.
Y'all hit that midlife crisis and nobody good enough for this
Wait,
cookie.
I used to work with this. She not have. I think she moved out having sex.
She what?
She went 20 years without having sex. Man, she was one. It was
20 years. No.
I
I got
can't.
a coworker though who went about that long, but she
I
said
can't.
she was a hoe.
But did they
man.
masturbate?
She said she still masturbate. She old too.
Well,
No.
masturbation, that's good for you.
But see, if you masturbate, you're not celibate because that's still sex.
Yes, I don't believe it. I don't
I'm
believe
gonna
that.
look it up. I'm gonna Google it. I'm googling
But
everything
even
tonight.
if
Y'all
you
not gonna
don't
catch me.
masturbate, you still need that penetration from real human skin.
Wait a minute, we got some feedback somewhere.
What is that noise?
I don't know. Okay, listen.
Okay, so wait. Oh, go ahead. I was
No,
gonna
go
give y'all
ahead.
the
Go ahead and read
definition.
your little definition,
Okay,
child.
so the definition for celibate is abstaining from marriage and sexual relations, typically for religious reasons. And then a person who abstains from marriage and sexual relationships or sexual relations. So I don't know why they got marriage on here because
Married. Right.
So,
yeah.
sexual. So, do you think masturbation is sexual relations?
So I'm gonna Google it.
Oh, listen. All right, well,
Masturbation
listen.
is sex. Just like oral sex is sex.
That's two different things.
So masturbating your spouse or you know, that's sex. It's only it's not sex when you do it to yourself.
Ooh, they got a whole
No,
bunch of stuff on masturbation here.
no, it's not. It's not
They
if I'm
about to
doing
kick
it to
in your
myself.
door. They about to kick in your door. Make sure you don't click on that.
It's not if I'm doing it to myself. It's just me. It's
Well,
me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end.
okay, listen. This is what WebMD
Oh,
said.
gosh.
Masturbation is the self-stimulation of the genitals and to achieve sexual arousal and pleasure, usually to the point of orgasm or sexual climax. So yes, masturbation is sex.
Yes.
So you can't be celibate if you masturbate. You just broke your
Well, I
supply.
can't be celibate.
I was celibate for 6 months one time, and I hated it. I was mean as hell.
Yeah.
That was the
I get
meanest
mad.
time I've ever been a parent. I'm telling you, I was mean as hell.
I can't
I
do it
get
then.
mad.
Okay, listen. Because I got to tell this last. I got to tell the story real quick. Okay? Real quick. I ain't even gonna tell all I was gonna tell. Okay? So, Nikki. the Nicki Minaj, and the Barbs is probably gonna come out the corner. Okay, they probably gonna come out the corner. Nicki Minaj married this man here on the side. This is supposed to be her husband, the love of her life. Okay, he moved out to California with her, and when he moved out there, he made the mistake of not registering as a sex offender, which was a big no-no. What happened is he got into trouble, and because he got into trouble, what he did is he reached out to the young lady that he raped in 1994 and asked her would she drop the charges, would she recant that he raped her. And if she would do that, they would pay her off. They offered her $20,000. They offered to bring her out to the house. They offered to do like the daughter's parties. They offered her a bunch of stuff. The lady said no to all of these offers, and now she is now suing them for harassment. Okay? She is now telling her story. She's suing them. She's telling her story. She's pissed off. She's naming Nicki in the story. She's saying that Nicki has contacted her several times. It's not just this young man. Okay? This is like a whole thing that's going on with them. And she actually did an interview on The View about this. And she's pissed off. She's done with them. She's saying now that the $20,000 that she did not accept, that they told her because she did not accept the $20,000, that they're going to take that $20,000 and put a hit on her head, that she is going to die. Yeah. So crazy as hell. Now let's get to the good part of the stop acting ugly. Nicki. Nicki did a post on Twitter. I'm gonna read what she said because it don't make sense. Nicki said, "My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was about to get married, and now the girl is calling the wedding off. She was, wait a minute. Oh, she was uncomfortable. Well, she was uncomfortable. She called the wedding off, and she said, just be comfortable with your decision and don't be bullied." And the internet done told her up about this, y'all, because she's telling people that because her cousin in Trinidad, her cousin's friend in Trinidad got the vaccine, that he can no longer get an erection.
That's some bullshit.
Right.
It sounds like she's trying to take the light off of her husband to me.
Nicki is an idiot. Let me
She
tell you
is.
something.
But y'all know, in those other countries, that was a big thing when this vaccine first came out. They were talking about testing different vaccines with them first. And that's when it was basically like, we're not lab rats and all this other stuff. So maybe he had one of them messed up vaccines or something.
One that
Let
was
me tell
still
y'all
in
something.
trial.
No, he got
Yeah.
him a STD. That's what he got.
So
He
that's
got
right
what?
A
A
He got what?
STD.
STD. Talk about
Listen,
the vaccine.
let me tell y'all something. When anybody start off telling me a story and they say my sister's cousin's boyfriend, uncle, I tune you
He
right out.
stopped. He
Yeah,
stopped
I,
listening.
I'm. I stopped listening because that shit done went through too many people, and somewhere along the line, I know the story got messed up. We can stop talking right there. Nah, I don't want to hear no more.
It
No.
was probably one time, um, one time he could get hard. And she done went and told her sister, I'm about to
Right.
marry this nigga. He can't even keep it up. And she done went and told her sister on her daddy's side.
Look, she didn't want to marry him anyway. She didn't want to marry
Right.
him anyway. It took one time. One time. And talk about the testicles were swollen. She didn't want to
Yeah,
marry
that
him. She did not
They
put
got
That's
that big.
crazy.
big lips.
They got that big.
Did it show how big they got for real? Oh, I was about to go look it up.
Oh God.
That's a
But
big
then
nose, boy.
But then
I love me too.
what I didn't like is then she gonna say, cause they, then the whole vaccine talk started, and she was like, well, y'all can't tell me nothing anyway because Drake, he got the vaccine and he got COVID, so she done put Drake business out there that he done got COVID
Right.
too.
Ooh, crazy. That
Let me tell
she's
Well,
a
y'all something.
fool.
Nikki, then
She's
don't
a
get the
straight fool.
vaccine, then Nikki, don't get it.
Right.
Nikki get on my damn nerves, y'all. I do not care for Nikki at
Yeah, I'm
all.
done. I'm
Yeah.
done with
And I'm
Nikki.
just
I'm
like,
so
if
done
you
with
don't
her.
want to get it,
I just
don't
can't
get it.
believe.
But
Right.
don't try to discourage other people from saving their own lives if that's
Right,
what they want to do. I mean, to me, if you want to be an anti-vaxxer, fine, be an anti-vaxxer. Why you think you gotta put your views on other people?
right. So Whippy them talked about it on the View, and
What's her
their
name?
thing was
What's her name?
Whippy,
Whoopee.
Whippy, Whippy,
It sound like you
Whippy,
said whippy.
Whippy, Whippy on the View.
Whoopee.
Whoopee.
Silly,
Silly.
silly.
They
Silly. That is silly.
they talked about it, and they were saying how she had 2 million followers. And they was just like, don't put misinformation out there or whatever. But they invited Nikki to the White House. They said they wanted to talk to her, about the vaccine before she, goes out there and spread all the information out to people and all that kind of stuff. But y'all, Nikki, she ain't going out there to that White House, y'all. Nikki
She's
is
too
just
ratchet.
stupid. Yeah, she
She's
ratchet. She
too
ain't
ratchet
going
for the
out
White
there.
House.
She ain't going
I
out
want to
there.
know what is it about that doggone husband of hers that got her so wrapped up in it.
I don't
Like
know.
The dangling, the
he really
dangling.
raped that girl.
He did.
He really
Right.
he really raped her, and she is really trying to pay this girl off.
He did
Like
Yeah.
4 years.
that is not okay. Like
But you got to
Who is
remember,
he?
he's a nobody really. He ain't like no industry person or nothing like that.
Right.
right.
But you remember her brother even went to jail. I think he's in jail now for raping. So I don't know what her deal is, but her husband went to jail for raping this young lady, and they are trying to buy this girl off.
But my
Right.
thing is, why, if he already went to jail for raping her, why are they stalking her? If he
Because
Because
had done
it's
already.
messing with her money. It's messing with her lifestyle. Because they moved out there to California and he was supposed to register as a sex offender.
right,
And
Got
she don't want to
okay.
register as a sex offender because that would mean her address is public to everybody.
right,
So that
Okay.
everybody,
puts
Got you.
them at risk too for safety because she's a celebrity.
right,
Hey.
and
So
which
she
he
figured
didn't
if
do.
she recant her story that them charges would be dropped. Them charges are set. Like
Yeah, that's what he
Yep.
it
wants
ain't
her to
no
do.
coming back.
He did not register when he went out there, which is against the law. He was supposed to register when he moved to California, and he didn't.
Yep. Yep. Oh well.
So
I ain't finna tell them type of troubles around with me. His ass got to go.
He
Okay.
got to go. That's too
Okay.
much.
but she
That's too
loved
much.
him.
And think
Look.
about the kid. And think about the kid. When he grows up, he's gonna be like, getting picked
Cute,
on.
ma.
Oh, your daddy, it's a sex register in your house.
Yep,
Like it's a sex offender in your house. Like, I'm
Mhm.
not putting my kids through that. You gotta and she knew that before she even had kids with him.
she
Had
knew
that boy.
that.
Exactly. She
She
knew.
went in knowing that.
Hmm.
Wendy Williams dogged her from day one because Wendy got the story of him being a sex offender, raping that girl. So it's always been known. She married him anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hey, that's on her. But I'm gonna need her to get a little bit more information before she talking about somebody in Trinidad, cousin's boyfriend, sister, daddy got big balls and can't get it up no more. I'm gonna need her to, I'm gonna need her to do better.
Yeah. Calm down, Nikki. Calm down with the misinformation.
Hey, but they tore her ass up on Twitter, man. They tore her up.
As they should. As they
as they
should.
should.
Right.
But listen, y'all. Hey, this is our first Tuesday night. I feel Tuesday. I like it. We
I like it
cool.
too.
We got Thursday. We're gonna watch us a little bit of football. We're gonna let do the thing. We're gonna do the
Oh,
thing.
I got $5 on that game Sunday.
Who
Who
you
on
going for?
Sunday?
Who you going for? The
I'm
Panthers?
going for the Cowboys.
You going for
Oh
the
shit.
Cowboys? All right, next.
Yeah,
Tony, who you going for?
Who they play?
Cowboys or the Panthers?
Cowboys.
I ain't betting on that one.
That's
Girl.
Okay, no, no, no. You know what? I can't. I'm not gonna bet on the Cowboys. So I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
All right. Old school Panthers. New
Panthers.
school Cowboys. This is gonna
Yep.
be a game.
All
All right.
right. All
$5.
right, y'all.
$5.
Bye, bye, bye. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Don't be scared.
Let's
let's
talk
talk
Let's
about
about
talk about
it.
it.
See
it.
y'all next week, man.